Are you looking to free up some desk space or maybe tidy up your charging setup? This is a new Qi2 wireless charger that takes a bit of a different approach. It actually clamps down onto your desk or table. This unique design helps you to save space and keeps your phone conveniently in place while it charges. This is called the Zens Mount Pro 2. It's a niche product for sure, but for anyone serious about an organized and efficient setup, this elegant and sturdy design is a total home run. Zens did send this over to me for review. I think it's brilliant. Let's talk about why. Starting with build and design, this charger is clean, beautiful, and minimalist. There's no travel or portability in this charger's feature, but what it has going for it is stability. A strong clamp combined with a sturdy metal stem results in a charger that really isn't going anywhere. This makes it ideal for any setting where a charger may get moved or knocked over or even stolen. Worried about someone walking off with your charger in the office? Clamp it down. Got a pesky cat who keeps knocking over your phone stand? Clamp it down. Work in the back of a moving truck or in a wind tunnel? First of all, please comment down below what you do for a living and then clamp it down. Jokes aside, there's one of those that absolutely applies to me. I've got one of those pesky cats that loves to knock down anything in sight. I did try desperately to record him truly stress testing this product, but you know how cats are. They decide when they get filmed. So you'll instead have to watch me demonstrating the abuse that a cat might attempt. Bottom line, this thing is very stable with strong magnets that should prevent any abrupt feline interventions from taking your phone down. The Mount Pro 2 is available exclusively in this black color, which looks great. Power is provided to a plug which sits underneath your surface, ensuring a clean look on top. The power is provided from an included charging brick that is large and a little bit clunky. It also uses a barrel plug rather than a USB-C, which isn't ideal. But since it's meant to be a set it and forget it type of device, rather than one you would move around regularly, I'll cut it some slack. The power adapter provides 22.5 watts and has a 5-foot cable attached. 5 feet, or about 1.5 meters, is not super long. Combining this with the fact that it's got a barrel plug means that you'll have to think about how far your location is away from your nearest outlet and whether this will work without adding an extension cord into the mix. The power adapter also comes with international adapter plugs which cover the US, UK, and EU standards. I found this somewhat humorous since you probably won't want to travel with one of these, but I guess it just helped with simplifying their packaging for global distribution. Speaking of, Zens is a Dutch charging company that's got a bunch of really interesting chargers that I recommend you take a look at. They also cover workplace solutions to outfit corporate offices, which is really cool as well. Shifting to usability, one-handed operation is obviously excellent since this charger is quite literally clamped down. You'll have no issue popping your phone on and off with ease. The round design means that you can spin your phone to any position you desire, including in landscape orientation for use with Apple's standby mode. And the fact that the charging pad is covered in a soft touch material means that your phone won't get scratched or damaged in the process. The head itself has a small range of motion, but only limited to this slight left and right range. The clamp is sturdy and made of aluminum. There are high quality rubber cushions at the top and bottom to protect your surface against scratches as well. The clamp itself is not the largest. It's really meant for desks that are about 1 inch thick. The maximum opening span is around 1.3 inches or about 33 millimeters, giving you enough space to get around something that is just over 1 inch, but not much larger. If you've got a thick 1.5 or 2 inch desktop, you're sadly out of luck here. On the flip side, when closing, it can fully clamp down on itself, meaning that clamping to something super thin is totally possible. Anyone out there using a piece of sheet metal as a desk? If so, you're good to go. With the range of motion as limited as it is, this is really ideal for the back of a desk or table set up facing you. You could have it on the side of your desk, but in that instance, you wouldn't be able to have the phone fully face you unless you also mounted it on a slight angle. Another interesting idea is to mount it to a vertical surface, like a shelving unit, for instance. This could make for a really interesting use case in a workshop setting, for example. The only drawback is that you have to mount it to the back of a shelving unit rather than the front, since the charger can't be spun all the way around to face the back of the clamp. I think this is the biggest room for improvement here to make this more of a universal product. If you could move the head a bit more freely, and if you could reposition this arm backwards or sideways, even just in 90-degree increments, then you could mount this thing any which way and be able to use it pretty darn freely. For now though, what range of motion it does have makes it perfect for most straightforward desk scenarios. Once you've got it positioned, you can enjoy fast Qi2 charging at up to 15 watts. The round magnets on the charging pad help to grab your MagSafe or Qi2 enabled phone, positioning it perfectly and holding it safely in place. To test the charging speed, I ran it through my standard charging test, taking my iPhone 16 Pro from 30 to 40%, and it performed right on par with the best Qi2 chargers I've tested to date, completing it in about 7 minutes. I also noted no concerns with heat management over extended tests. The Zens Mount Pro 2 retails for $100, which is a premium price tag, but well worth it for the quality and unique design of this product. Like I said at the outset, this is a niche product. Not everyone will want a charger that is locked down to a specific part of their desk or table, but if you do, Zens has you covered, and covered beautifully. To recap the differentiators, this charger has a unique clamp design that, quite frankly, I'm not sure you're going to find anywhere else. It is super stable with high quality aluminum materials and a very strong clamp. It will pass that CAT test for sure. It takes up very little space, which could be ideal if you work from a small desk. And it has the latest fast Qi2 charging with MagSafe style magnets. This isn't a very long list of differentiators, but there's not a whole lot missing from this product. The potential deal breakers include the power cable, the use of the barrel charger, the large size of the plug, and the limited length of the cable. I'd love to see the whole setup swapped out for USB-C in the future. The clamp can only support surfaces around 1 inch thick, which takes away some potential use cases. Finally, there's a limited range of motion, which is part of why it's so stable, but once again is a limiting factor around how and where this thing could be deployed. I think that this product is ridiculously cool and unique. It's so simple, and yet it's something that I've never seen another brand do. If you'd like to pick one up, there are links in the video description. In the event that a desk clamp style charger isn't for you, or if you've got a desk that's a bit too thick, you can check out this playlist to see what other chargers I've reviewed, and hopefully you'll find one there that suits you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.